So what does every single barbecuer need? They need the basics, and we're about to go through all the basic materials that you'll need to start grilling right at home.
The best part about a lot of these, they're not terribly expensive. You can get some basic tools at any local grocery store, anywhere, for really cheap.
Yeah, when I first started grilling, I just went to Walmart and picked out all the just cheapest things they had, and I got everything I needed for under 20 bucks, and that includes a lot of the stuff that you see right here. So let's just dive right in.
Yeah. I will say this, we are going to link some of these down below so you can take a look at them, and if you need them, go ahead and purchase them.
Yeah, so first things first, every griller is going to need some spatulas. These are more designed for flat top grilling, but you can use it just for about anything, for flipping burgers, and even if you just have a spatula. For a while, that's all I had was a spatula. I didn't have any tongs or anything, but I'd just take two of them and flip my steak or my chicken or whatever. So these are going to be super helpful. There's many different styles. Do you want to kind of go over?
Yeah, so as Caleb said, these two right here are more for flat top. Those are for longer things. So if you're cooking rice on a flat top, those are great for that. This one's more for meat and stuff like that, smaller pieces of meat. This is for patties, hamburger patties, and then you also have a scraper to help kind of clean some of that stuff up. That all came in a set, and you can find that pretty cheap, I think around 20 bucks.
Yeah, next thing you're gonna wanna look at is getting some tongs. We got different kinds of tongs. There's plastic and rubber ended tongs, and then classic metal tongs. And these are helpful more right here. The ones that I'm holding with the rubber tips are more helpful when you're on the flat top. You're not scraping up that metal surface and that cast iron surface. And this is gonna help protect your grill. Whereas this is going to be more classic gas grill and smoker. You're going to be using it to flip things, and it's got a little bit more easy control with these little grooves right here. And it's just nice to have different styles. I would suggest getting some longer ones. When I first started, I had these really tiny ones, and I felt like I kept burning my hands because I was getting so close to the grill.
The next we're going to talk about is heat checkers. So meat probes. Right here we got a couple different kinds. This one is very just basic. You just stick it in, or turn it on, stick it in. It tells you the temperature. We also have this one. This one will link to your phone, and you can. It's got a magnet on it. It'll sit onto your grill. You plug one of these probes into the meat. And it'll let you know constantly what the temperature of your meat is, and you can look at it on your phone and see if it's going up. It also gives you an idea, because this one in particular has 6 ports. You can leave one in the smoker itself to give you an idea of how your grill is going. So whether you're losing temperature or gaining temperature, it can give you that idea without you having to be out there at the smoker.
Yeah, another thing is with those kind of probes, I have one like that out on my smoker, and what I'll do is, because my smoker is larger, I'll place 3 of them at the middle, left, and right of the smoker to see what my temperatures are at its full peak preheated temps, because I usually have about 10-degree difference between each spot. And so I need to know where to rotate things and put things in so that it's staying even cooked and throughout the whole thing. So it's really important to do that.
Yeah. And like I said, we'll leave links in the description below so you can check these out. Next, just basic bottle containers for olive oil, binders. You can put apple cider vinegar in these. These will help you baste throughout and cover.
Yeah, I would say these definitely upped my barbecue game. I have a few of these, and actually the thing that really helped me at first was I didn't have a flat top, so there's no need to keep oil and water in these really that much. I still did keep oil in these because it's just easier to use that way and more controlled. But putting different sauces that I liked or making my own sauces was a game changer.
Yeah.
Guys, experiment with different sauces. You know, take some Sweet Baby Ray's and add in a different barbecue sauce that you like, or make a couple different hot sauces blended together, and you just shake that bad boy up, and now you got your own sauce that you've created right at home. So that really helped me when I was creating different sauces, was putting it right in these bottles, and then boom, I could store it because it had its own cap. It was easy to just take these off, as I can't get it off. And then you just, let's do this with two hands. You just stick it right here, and then as you're grilling, you can just stick it right onto this thing, and then you can squeeze it on there. When you're done, right back on storage.
Yep. And those found at the dollar store, so super
$1
cheap
for two of them.
Yep. All right. Next, this isn't necessarily a necessity, but if you want to do pulled pork at all, meat claws are fantastic. This really helps you dig in and shred the meat without getting your hands dirty. Because you can use a fork, but I would strongly suggest these, and these you can probably get for like, what, 10, 15 bucks?
Yeah. Hey, I would suggest one thing. Out of all these tools, there's so many good things. If I were to say to have these three things, this is what I would suggest. I would suggest a spatula, some tongs, and a meat probe. It's good to keep your temperatures of your meat safe. And again, this was $5 at Walmart. This was $2 to $3 you can get at Walmart and stuff like that as well. Any of these things you can get for $2 to $3. And I would say those three are the most important things, because you're always going to have something that you need to flip or to grab and just slightly move. You're going to have more control with the tongs. The spatula is just perfect for grilling all around. You can use the spatula for just about anything. And then of course the meat probe. It's so important that you're cooking your meat to the right temperature, whether that is just wanting to cook to perfection, but also just to stay safe and make sure that your meat is not undercooked, because I have done that before and it is not good.
One last tool that we don't have sitting here, but is also not expensive but super handy, is like a grill scrubber. Cleaning your grill helps keep things safe, helps keep flare-ups from the fire happen. Just a good idea to keep your grill cleaned. And there are so many different types. We may do another episode just on how many different grill brushes there are.
Absolutely. Well, we hope that this helps, and I hope that you can get to cooking right away.
Take care, guys.